Megan White. I've been a coach for 10 years. And really, honestly, guys, I know this kind of sounds like cheesy or you hear it all the time, but I was, and I still am a small town Midwest girl. I was just looking for a little bit more. I was in, a season of my life 10 years ago when I was kind of like, is this like, what am I doing? Right. Like I was a former physical therapist assistant. I went to school to work in healthcare because I wanted to help people. I love helping people. And, my story's pretty relatable and it's pretty similar to probably a lot of you guys. There's nothing, no frills and any extreme hardship that I went through. I just was like in my gut and in my heart, I felt like I was meant for more. I felt like I wanted to make a bigger impact. And not that healthcare is not more, right? I just felt like I wanted to move bigger mountains and accomplish more and help more people in on a bigger scale. And that to me was enough to take the leap. That to me was enough to the choice to take the leap and to go all in on myself and my health and my dreams was a bigger pull than the fear that I had of failing or the fear that I had of staying exactly the same. And the fear that I had of living with regret for not going for it. So what if it doesn't turn out how I want or thought? I'm going to be in the same exact place. So why not try it? Right. I went from living paycheck to paycheck 10 years ago, wanting to just put gas in my car, wanting to just be able to get groceries every couple of weeks instead of waiting until I got paid on Friday, right? How many times have we said that to ourselves? I can't afford that or do that or get that, even if it's a necessity, because I have to wait till I get paid. And I didn't want to keep doing that. Like it was such uh, an icky feeling to me that like I couldn't live the life I wanted to live because I was stuck in student loan debt and bills and not getting paid enough and feeling overworked and underpaid. And like I said, I worked in healthcare, and so I was making an impact, but on everyone else's life but my own. And so I went from living paycheck to paycheck, running out of gas on the side of the road, calling my dad, having him to, come put some gas in my car so I could make it to the gas station because I waited so long because I couldn't afford, the $50 to fill up my tank or, $20 at the time, $25, $30, whatever. Um, and that felt worse to me than any amount of, you know, failure or challenge or obstacle that I may face by just saying yes. So I went from living paycheck to paycheck to paying off my student loans, being completely debt free, 10 years later. And yes, it took work. No, it didn't happen overnight. I don't want you to hear these success stories and think that, this is like a big foo-foo front, because it does take work and it doesn't happen overnight, but consistency paid off. And within a year and a half to 2 years, I was able to quit my full-time job. I was working in healthcare. I worked in pediatrics, physical therapy prior to switching jobs and working in outpatient. And that what took a toll, right? I loved it, but it took a toll on me physically, mentally, emotionally. And I had this feeling of unfulfillment within my heart, within my own self. Not that what I wasn't doing was fulfilling, but it was very rewarding. I just felt this void. And I went from uh, saying, going all in my business for a couple years so that I could match my full-time income and be able to quit my I had 4 jobs at the time. I was teaching, or I was physical therapist assistant. I was working on the weekends at a hospital, doing inpatient rehab. I was teaching group fitness classes. I was working, my full-time job. I had a desk job on top of that, and that I would do part-time. And it was like, could I add another thing to my plate? No. Did I feel like I could? Absolutely not. Did I feel like I was already too busy? Absolutely. But what I was doing was not going to get me to where I wanted to go. It was just going to keep me in this hamster wheel of a cycle that I knew in 10 years I wasn't going to be happy with. I was going to be in the same exact spot. So why not try something different so I can alleviate some of that stress, so I can alleviate some of that void, and hopefully be in a different spot in 10 years, right? And I am. I teach group fitness classes now because I absolutely love it, not because I need another paycheck. And I was able to quit my full-time job, my desk job, and eventually my weekend therapy job. And a year later, um, I had my first child, and I was able to take a forever maternity leave. He's the one on the left in the picture, Maverick, in the dark green shirt. And that to me was everything. It was everything. Like I I could just be present with my new baby. I didn't have to stress about going back to work and about um, my nursing schedule and about daycare and about leaving him. It was a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. And that was my goal. I wanted to take a forever maternity leave. I didn't know how or what or who or when that looked like, but all I knew is I wanted to be the mom that I didn't have growing up. She's amazing. She worked at was a nurse and worked crazy long hours, but I knew I wanted to be the present mom that I could just be a mom first. And I could have this, side income that turned full-time income. And I could have that in my back pocket because I had worked to put myself in a position where I could be a mom first. I could say yes to field trip days. I could say yes to picking them up and dropping them off and being at every event and, um, you know, outing. And I knew that's what I wanted. And so I worked my butt off to get there. And I had that vision. I had that picture in my mind. I had that dream, that goal. And when you know where you want to go, and maybe you don't know where you want to go right now, and that's okay too, right? But what's the next thing that you want? What's the next dream that you have this big? What is it? Because that's what's going to keep you laser focused and knowing that, when you do say yes to you, when you do say yes to your health, when you do say yes to your wellness, that spreads like wildfire. And that is a light that shines on everyone else. And people want the same thing. And I was able to help people. I was able to inspire people. I was able to share my story very naturally and organically because I was living my best health, my best self. I was able to not only take a forever maternity leave, but I was able to lose 50 pounds 3 times after 3 babies through significant, severe postpartum depression and anxiety. 2019 was a rock bottom for me. That's when I said I need help. I knew I couldn't keep living in this mental uh, this mental prison. And because of this business, and I will say this until I'm blue in the face, 100%, 100%, I was able to pick myself up, pull myself out of this mental state, ask for help, have the tools and resources I needed, both from this business, the community, the support, the accountability to get out of bed and move my body, the financial tools and resources to go get help. I was able to do that because of this business, because of Beachbody, because I said yes to me and the impact I wanted to make. So whatever struggle, whatever thing, whatever roadblock, whatever setback you feel right now, could you benefit from a support system that just gets it? Like that just gets you. It they understand what you're going through, where you're coming from. Could you benefit from feeling better, sleeping better, less stress, more energy? All of those things are what I acquired and what I had in my toolbox because of this lifestyle that I started living. And I was able to overcome, not erase, not get rid of, but I was able to fight through and overcome severe depression and anxiety because of Beachbody. So who is Beachbody? Beachbody is fitness. You probably know them. Fitness First, right? In 1998, two guys decided to partner together and create Beachbody. And that turned into Team Beachbody, which turned into this incredible now digital platform where it is fitness and nutrition and support and the best lifestyle you could possibly be living, all at your fingertips, all compacted into one amazing app, basically. And we also do run online groups, virtual groups, challenge groups, accountability groups. But they started as a fitness company. They wanted to, instead of putting their stuff in the stores and letting people come purchase them off the shelves, they wanted to reward the customers who were putting in the work, who were getting amazing results, who were just real people wanting to live a better lifestyle, feel better, feel more fulfilled, happier. And they said, these people are making an impact. They're sharing their story. They're inspiring other people. Let's reward them. Let's create some type of compensation plan and reward plan and bonus plan for these people that are doing this without a business attached to it. They're just doing it because they feel amazing and they want to inspire the people around them. So as you can see, Beachbody evolved tremendously over time. And we launched in 2015, BOD, Beachbody On Demand. You might be familiar with it. If you have done Beachbody, a program, what was your first program? Mine was way back, Turbo Jam. That was my first program, and then it was Insanity. So it's been a hot minute. But what was your first program, or what is your favorite program? What is that program that is your soulmate workout that just you found that you fell in love with, or maybe you got amazing results with? So we evolved, continued to evolve over the last, several years into a more comprehensive and intrinsic company, which offers nutrition, which offers support, what offers a community. And this is what held me accountable to losing 50 pounds. This right here, the nutrition, the support, the community, and the workouts. I didn't have to leave my house. I did leave my house, but I didn't have to if I didn't want to. I didn't have to go to a gym and try to figure out what to do on my own, because I did that for years and didn't see the results I wanted. I tried the diets, I tried all that, didn't see the results I wanted in the amount of time I wanted to, right? And this is what makes us so incredibly unique, is it's everything in one. And when we launched Beachbody On Demand, we went digital with our workouts. It was available to stream or it became available to stream your workouts. We have a million programs, a million workouts to choose from. And they're all categorized by program, and it's amazing. And there's meal plans for every single program. You get to customize what you need based on your goals. And one of those things that I was able to customize when I got started was a meal replacement shake, which is not just protein, it has protein in it. It has so many amazing vitamins and minerals and superfoods, probiotics, prebiotics. So it's going to help your gut health. And it did. It helped me get rid of my IBS symptoms that I was experiencing, that irritable bowel, loose stools. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I've been a regular like clockwork for 10 years because it's not normal to not feel normal. And it's not normal to not have normal poop, right? Like that. But how do we fix it? I had no clue that I even had something wrong until I tried this and started feeling amazing. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is what it feels like to feel good. This is what it feels like to have a healthy gut. That's what Shakeology did for me. It helped curb my cravings. Within days of starting drinking it, it literally changed my taste buds. Did you know that your taste buds can be changed? I know. And we offer a plant-based formula. This has been through clinical study after clinical study, and the results speak for themselves. The results speak for themselves. And it helps to lose weight. It helps increase your energy. It helps to provide your body with the nutrients and fill in those nutritional gaps that everybody has in their diet, because there's no possible way we can eat 6 to 7 servings of veggie now that they recommend, and so much fruit and all of these healthy vitamins and minerals, and we'd be taking a handful of pills. There's just no way to get that in our diet these days. And the quality of our food has reduced dramatically the last 50 years, dramatically. And Shakeology filled all of those gaps. So some of my other favorite program or products that we have is 3-day refresh. I absolutely love it. I do it before every event, before every wedding I might go to, before a trip. I absolutely love it. It's a whole foods cleanse, basically 3 days, amazing. And I feel so good afterwards. You can see at the bottom, the fixed containers, those color-coded containers, those are my favorite portion controlled, structured nutrition accessory, I like to call them, that helped me lose 50 pounds over the last 7 years of having 3 kids. And the performance line, we have Energize, which is my hype juice, my mom juice, my jiggle juice, call it what you want, my giggle juice. It's amazing. I love it. It's a healthy caffeine dose, less than a cup of coffee. Helps me push hard my workouts, up my intensity so I get better results. I take the collagen, I take the power greens, I have the bars, all amazing and all backed by science, clinical studies. We are just real people wanting real results. I don't want to see something on TV or an infomercial and think it's not real, or these people are paid actors or whatever. No, we're real people just wanting real results. And you saw my picture of losing 50 pounds. So we run 30-day challenge groups. And it is a place where you can plug into getting the support you need when you get started with one of our total solutions packs. So you sign up, you can customize your pack with your coach. They can send you a link to your cart. And once you hit order, complete your purchase, you are plugged into your coach's 30-day challenge group. That is where you will be able to learn all about how to prep, get ready to start your program, your nutrition. There is accountability. There's, fun and friendships and camaraderie and daily check-ins and motivation. And on those days when you just are like, I don't want to do this, like I'm over it, you check in and you see all these women rallying and doing their thing and putting in the work, and boom, you're inspired and you go get your work done. So how can you get started with us? So our customer memberships is the best deal to get started with, the pack to get started with. And that is the Total Solutions pack. And you are getting Beachbody on Demand for a year. So you can get the workouts for a year. You get the nutrition program. So you can either choose from the fixed containers like I did, or there's another option. You can choose Shakeology and your favorite flavor. Try a flavor. There's a combo box. You can try a couple different flavors if you want. You get the nutrition guide. You get access to our 30 days free of our live and on-demand classes. So a trainer does a class at different times of the day, and you get to sign up for one of those classes and do it live with them. And I love that. That's one of my favorite things now that we offer is these on-demand classes, because I plug in, I join the class, and I get pushed so hard and burn like double the calories. So it's amazing. And all of that, you can see there, almost $500 for that stuff. You'd be paying that at a gym easily with a customized nutrition program from a trainer, personal training session for them to map out a program for you. You like a meal, like a daily shake to incorporate into your nutrition program. Like you'd be paying way over that, but you're not going to pay that. You're going to pay like $160. And that gets you everything you need to get started. So this is how we set you up for success. We don't want to just give you one piece of the puzzle, right? We don't want to just give you a workout. And then you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with my nutrition, right? Because that is like, being prepared is not half the battle. It is the battle. So we want to set you up for success. We want to set you up with your nutrition and Shakeology and a meal plan that you can follow, that's realistic, that you can stick to, right? That you can actually do forever. We want to set you up with the supplements that you need to feel your best and get the best results, like my Energize, like my Hype Juice, that just helps me blast through my workouts and push so hard, much harder, that I get better results. My body changes faster. And we also want to set you up with anything else that you need, and we can customize that for you. You'll see the Go and Glow, and that's collagen along with the performance supplements. And I add my collagen right, it's unflavored. I add it right to my Energize, shake it up, and I'd have that before my workout. Hello, amazing, easy, easy. So you have the chance to earn your product for free every month. That was one of my goals when I started. My husband's like, no, we cannot afford an extra like $100 a month for your shake. And actually I signed up as a coach, and so I got it like $30 cheaper. And so he's like, no, we can't. So I'm like, okay, well, then I'm going to help people, and I'm going to get some friends to join me and help get my family and my friends healthier, and invite them to do it with me, because I want my product paid for. I want free product every month, right? Who doesn't? And I started the Ultimate Side Gig, like I told you guys. So the promo price is, you can sign up for free as an affiliate, get your discount, 25% discount, and sign up for free and go all in with your Total Solutions pack that's customized to you and your goals, all for $160. Like, what? That's insane. So our membership options include, obviously you can just do the fitness, but why would you? Because that's one piece of the puzzle, right? That's like saying, here's a meal plan, just eat this. And then you're like, okay, well, what else do I do? Like, what workouts do I do? How do I move my body for, at least 30 minutes every day? What do I supplement to help those results along, to help fuel my body, to help my muscle or my body, burn fat and tone up, and what else do I do to like help me get better results? This is what it is. It is the Fitness and Nutrition Total Solutions Challenge Pack, either 2 or 3. You can sign up as a preferred coach or customer. So a preferred customer or affiliate, And that is the best value because you have a chance to get your products paid for. You have a chance to earn a 25% discount. You have a chance to, if you wanted to, earn a couple $100 on the side. And that is the ultimate opportunity, really. And you heard me share my story. You heard me, you saw my before and afters. And I didn't know where it was going to take me, right? I didn't know, I wasn't expecting anything from it, but I knew that I wanted to have that heightened next level accountability. And I wanted to go all in on me and my health and my joy and my happiness and my wellness, because I wanted to feel good. Yes, I wanted to lose weight. Yes, I wanted to, learn to eat healthier and really develop a lifestyle that I could do for the rest of my life instead of starting and stopping and starting and stopping and losing weight and putting on the weight and losing weight and putting on the weight. I knew that I wanted to be here in a year. I wanted to be here in 2 years. I wanted to be here in 5 years. And I wanted to be my best self possible. So that is what it could do for you too.